At the Animal Foundation, it is getting harder to just drop off a stray or found dog right away.
Yeah, appointments really booked up quickly, sometimes taking days, if not weeks, to bring an animal. That's according to several rescue groups, which brought this new issue to our own Victoria Saha.
And she explains how this could be straining for some Good Samaritans and rescue groups across town.
I'm on the Animal Foundation's website right now. After looking into these complaints Tuesday morning and again Wednesday morning, it told me that the next available appointment was on January 19th. But then checking again this afternoon after reaching out to the Animal Foundation, it shows Thursday with the next available time slots. And then again, January, a big gap, leaving many wondering how this will affect the dogs that need to be saved off the streets. The Animal Foundation, one of the largest shelters in the country, but now operating differently than in years past. You can't just show up to drop off a dog you rescued off the streets.
I have leashes, collars, I have a emergency kit.
Melanie Shane is a founder of Doggy Task Force Las Vegas. Rescuing dogs off streets is her passion.
Over the last few weeks, seeing an increase in dogs being dumped inside of dog parks and tied to poles.
Earlier this week, her team found a dog, and then she was told by the Animal Foundation to come back in 5 weeks. So she called Animal Control.
It took 2 days for Animal Control to pick up the dog.
Back in October, the shelter had to limit operations due to the spread of a respiratory illness, which caused a strain on rescue groups. The same strain they say they're feeling again.
I've never seen anything or heard of anything like this before.
Animal advocate Bryce Henderson says he is planning to hold a rally against this soon.
It's like having a hospital with a trauma center with a 5-week waiting period. You really don't have a trauma center then, and we don't really have a shelter.
The Animal Foundation gets millions of dollars in taxpayer money to operate as an open admission shelter.
Waiting 5 weeks is not an open admission shelter.
Henderson says it will be close to impossible for lost pets to be reunited with their owner if the delayed intake appointments continue.
Imagine if your dog gets out tonight, and where are you going to go look for it? You can't go to the shelter.
I reached out to the county and the city to see if this new intake process is a violation of their contract with the Animal Foundation. I'm told it's being looked into. Victoria Saha, 8 News Now.
Now, as for the appointments, Victoria was told that people do book and then cancel, so it opens up spots. Check a couple of times a day. As for their response in taking in animals, they sent this statement. The Animal Foundation is testing a managed intake policy that helps find the best possible outcome for pets outside of the stressful shelter environment. The Animal Foundation continues to accept an average of 44 pets daily since the implementation of this program.